Hey everyone, this is Rowdy Squad Animation Bliss, and welcome to another underrated obscure animation corner. So today's underrated obscure animation we talk about today is O'Grady. And the person who recommended me this video was NoParking Barry, and you can check out the link to their channel in the description box below. And before I get into this video, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I could get the videos posted up. And also, if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of anime news released in the week that I wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos. And every Monday, we have the top 15 animated facts series. We go over 15 facts dealing with the animated series that was suggested by the viewers. So tune in every Monday for the top 15 animated facts series. So now let's get into this review of O'Grady. So what is O'Grady? Well, O'Grady was this animated series that was released on the N, or formerly known as the formerly known as Noggin, and now I think it's called Teen Nick. But it was this animated series that revolves around four teenagers named Beth, Abby, Kevin, and Harold, and we get to see how they try to deal with high school life and deal with all these teenage issues such as peer pressure from other students, trying to find dates and other teenage issues. But the twist in this series is that the town of O'Grady goes through a phase called the weirdness. And what the weirdness does is that it causes weird things to happen to the students of O'Grady. Like there was this one episode where the students end up getting their own clones whenever they get angry. Another episode where the students couldn't feel pain even if they got hit by something, and then another episode where the students grow old for no reason. So that was the big twist with the series, is that the weirdness happens to these students, and all the students like O'Grady of trying to deal with teenage issues while also dealing with the weirdness at the same time. So, what are my thoughts about this series? I thought the series was fantastic. Like, I think that it's kind of a shame that the series only lasted for 2 seasons. I think it should have lasted a little longer, and I think it could have been the series that would have been really popular in the long run. But I really like the premise of the series, especially with the students trying to deal with the phenomenon that's called the weirdness, and how the weirdness comes and does weird things to the students, like making clones of the students, or making the students grow old, or even one episode where the students couldn't tell lies and stuff like that. So I like all the weird things that happen to the students, and I would like to see what more weird things they could have done with the students or with the town of O'Grady in the future episodes if there were any. Um, I also like the fact that the weirdness the happens alongside when the students are going through normal teenage issues, like Abby's trying to ask out this guy that she really likes, or Beth tries to look cute for this guy that she likes, or Harold's trying to deal with his anger issues or something like that, or he's wondering, well, he's basically dealing with peer pressure, as he's like the only one who couldn't get any clones because he can't get angry that much. So I like how the show was able to deal with the teen issues at the same time as they're putting these weird factors happening in the series alongside the storylines. And I really like the relationship between the main characters, especially the four main characters, Beth, Kevin, Harold, and Abby. And I really liked seeing the love hate relationship between Abby and Kevin. It was like one of the funnest parts of the show, seeing them bickering with each other. And I would have liked to see if they ever got their feelings resolved in the series, but unfortunately, the show got canceled before that happened. So I did like the relationship share between Abby and Kevin, and I just like the character moments that happened in the show. I think it was very well done, especially with the weirdness happening, but you still get a lot of character moments with the characters like Abby and those. So I like seeing what the characters are going through throughout this entire series. Now, if there is anything negative about the series, I will admit that this series is very dialogue heavy. Like there's like a lot of characters talking for so many minutes in the episode, and it seems like the weirdness that happens in each episode is like the backdrop of the episode. And while I think that being very dialogue heavy is a good way to like excuse me, it's like a good way to like get inside the characters' heads. I do think it kind of slows down the episodes a little bit, and also drowns out the weirdness a bit. Like there are times where I feel like the weirdness wasn't really a big part of the episode, and it's barely there in the show because the show is so dialogue heavy. But other than that, I really enjoyed this series, and I'm sorry that the series got canceled so soon. I would have liked to see what more they could have done with this series, and what other weird things they could have incorporated into the series, and see more character interactions with the characters and maybe see where the characters are going after high school. So yeah, I am disappointed the show got canceled after 2 seasons. But overall, I really enjoyed O'Grady, and I think it's a very underrated classic. I think a lot of people should definitely go out and watch O'Grady whenever they get the time. It's such a fantastic series, and one that I think they could have expanded more on if it didn't get canceled so soon. So those are my thoughts about O'Grady, and tell me in the comments below, what are your thoughts about O'Grady? Have you seen this show before? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any videos we post up. And also, like our Facebook page. And also support us through Patreon so we can continue to push out great content for this channel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rob Explorer Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.